Hey, Paul. Hold on. Can you hear me? Hey, Emmy. Hey, Craig. Hey, Grandma Carrie. Kim Jones. So your did you phone holder at Princess Auto? Hear you good. No, I got no, I couldn't buy a phone holder, but I got a solution for it. I'm going to use somebody else's suggestion, and I'm going to look for a better one. Uh, Good. Oh, Donna's road trip. Hello from Calgary. Hello. I am so sorry. I know I should need to apologize, and I know you're not asking me to, but I truly apologize. Oh, my daughter changed the password again, and she forgot to tell me. And I've been fighting and trying to figure it out for over an hour. Even Rambling Rocketeer got on there and helped me out. But I think the bottom line is I have a bug in here somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, she does sometimes. Emmy's a quiet one. You got to watch out for them quiet ones. I'm glad you showed up, Emmy. Yeah, well, I think all of us are sick at one point or another. Yep, that's what I say. Walmart had a phone holder that attached to your rear view mirror. I think I had one of those. I forget, but I think I did. So I'm gonna try to check out. I'm gonna try to find out and check out what's going on. Hey, Dan and Miss Tina, how are you? Hey, Van Life with Gina, hello, man. Bob and Jan, hi, how are you? Uh, yeah, I put up a video today too. So what you seen on the video, if you seen the video, yeah, that's what I got yesterday. And my friends Rachel and Chuck, they bought me. They did well. I told them to go get it if they can. They asked me if I want that, so yeah, they bought me them straps for my vehicle. So I'm gonna change out the straps and fix them up. Uh, yeah. So it's all good, but yeah. So I went to Ottawa yesterday, and I just did some driving around. I felt really cool about it. Like, I mean, it was great. Um, yeah, I looked like I went through every aisle. There was nothing there that I really wanted. Then I came upon these things that I bought. What? Yeah, if you haven't watched the video, I suggest you try watching it. If you if you don't want to watch the video, I'm going to show you what I have on the video. I bought this metallic holder because I keep on losing screws when I take them out. So this is a good thing to put on my toolbox. I I found these. These are slides. Like, I mean, you can mount this on the inside of a drawer and then put a piece of wood or whatever you're going to use for the tabletop. That's what I'm going to use them for, and just slide them out. I mean, they lock in once you get to here. They lock in. So I don't know if they'll fall out or not, but yeah, I got that, and I also got these. I wasn't sure if they'd be strong enough, but they say they're 430 pounds, and that the braces I have in my van. I mean, I can swap them out too, but I'm not going to do that right now because they're still good. Uh, yeah, that's the thing. I put that in there, and that should be good. I'm going to cut them, shorten them up because I don't need all that stuff because I broke the ones that are in there because I roll over them too much. So yeah, I'm just going to so just to get them out of the way, and yeah. Yeah, well, I went to Harbor Freight to get a couple of things when I was down there last time with BP, Brent, and yeah, I picked up a couple of things. Not that, mind you, but yeah, but these were only like three something. Thank you, Mitzi. Good to see you. Yeah, everything's all right so far. So yeah, um, so that's what I've been doing. I got other things. I'm going to, I think the day tomorrow or the next day. I believe I have something coming in. I bought a coffee maker or something. It's not a coffee maker, but I don't know if you remember my video when I was with Chuck and Rachel. Um, yeah, when I was with them too, she had a coffee thing and she bought one of them, I think Keurigs or whatever they call. Anyways, when I was at Costco yesterday, there was a big sale. Well, there was a sale. It was like $8 less than the original cost. Hey Sheila, uh, and yeah, so I bought one of those. I think there are 120 in there. Um, I bought that for $31 or something. Not that I'm throwing out prices to you, but I am throwing out prices to you. But and I bought this machine. It's a something. It's a something Joe or something. I forget the name of it, but yeah, it's because I don't remember it. But it's coming. You pour it. You have to boil water, mind you, but you'll pour it into the Keurig thing, and it goes right into your coffee cup. So it's like I only drink pretty much one cup a day, maybe two at the most. And yeah, as I just said that, I'm lying. I'm sucking on one now. But yeah, so that should cut. I should be able to pay for that in probably in a month on the money I'll save. Hey Ruby, glad to see you. Sorry I'm late. Why is my chat on the very bottom where I can't see Jeff? Anyone else? I used to be next to Jeff. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what. You probably might have to fix a setting, but please don't ask me. It took me an hour to get this thing working. Like I said, my daughter changed the program again or changed the password and oh, ups and downs, and I'm like, nah. uh, Turn your phone sideways. There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go too. Theater mode. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Well, I don't know about that, Benji. But I remember stuff. Like I mean, when I see the kids do it, I remember it, and I try to do that and try to bring it to my brain. But you know my problem? As soon as I get like a little upset or frustrated or yeah, anxious, I forget things really fast. And I really had a hard time today. I had to try to figure it out. Okay. Uh, I don't mean to rub you, but I gotta rub you because I think it looks foggy over here. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. It's trying to clean you up. Just think of it as mom putting spit on a Kleenex and wiping your mouth. There you go. I don't know if that helped, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, all that aside, okay, I have a few subjects tonight. Okay. One is fear about being on the road alone. Okay, one of my last videos, there's like I'm not upset about it or nothing, but there's a comment. There was a comment, and two people said, yeah, they were worried about me driving on my own, being on my own, in case something happens or whatever. I mean, I understand that. I think about that all the time myself. Okay, I do, but there's only so much. Hey, Badge, thank you, drop by. Appreciate it. So yeah, I just what was I talking about there? Badge, you interrupted me. No, oh yeah, I think of all the different scenarios. I try not to get negative about it, but to be quite honest, I'm a little nervous about that too. But I mean, once you get like BCA or CAA, I got numbers. I always tell people if I'm going into the bush and if I'm not out, send help. I mean, I've done that before when I did have legs. I try to be very cautious, and you know, I try to prepare as much as I can, but I'm a type of guy I don't want to let fear sort of like hold me back. I mean, I have to be realistic though. You're right, and I understand that. Anybody that figures that out, you know, I have to sort of like, I have to be realistic, okay? I can't do all the things I used to do, but I'm not going to let it stop me, you know. What's the worst that can happen to me? A week later they'll find me in my van holding on to my seat going, I don't know. Yeah, it's not funny or nothing. I mean, it's a real concern, but I worry about that too. I mean, I think about that, and that's why I'm trying to prepare and get everything I need. I should have enough food that I should last for a few days. So, uh, hey, Sarah Rose, uh, bear spray. Yep. Well, uh, my buddy Brent, BP here, he he's a pretty cool outdoorsy guy, right? So he's done all that stuff. So he got me some stuff here. You know, it's a little small one, but I am going to get a bigger can of bear spray. Uh, and I'm going to get a flare gun. Hey, BC Donnie, hello from the real Canada. Okay. Uh, use Find Me on your phone. Someone knows where you are. We got two people on the watch at all time. Okay, no, I mean that's a good idea. See, that's what. Hey, Denise, that's the problem. I mean, that's it. Like I think about that stuff too, right? I don't want to be foolish. Oh yeah, like, look at this crazy guy. No legs and he's gonna go out. Well, it's not just like that, but I don't want fear to hold me back. I mean, like, yeah, it is scary, but it's I don't, I mean, other people do stuff like that. It's just, I'm just not going to let that hold me back. I'm more fearful with two legs jumping out of an airplane. Hey, Badge, jumping out of an airplane, you know, uh, and landing properly, and than I am about going into the bush with no legs, like going down a road or something. Oh yeah, there might be lots of things that can happen. I know that. I know that. But, like I said, and it doesn't matter. I don't care who you are, what you are, where you are. It doesn't matter how much you plan. Sometimes things go sideways. Doesn't matter. I think, anyways, I believe that. So I do the best I can. So please try not to worry that much. Uh, yeah, fear's when you're in the bush and can't run, pretty much. Yeah, and there's a big brown bear outside the door saying, knocking to get in. So yeah, so you know, that's about all it is for that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just I'm doing the best I can to put myself at ease and put everybody. I mean, I got brand new tires, I got batteries, I got I got a lift now. I even got a backup to my lift if it goes on me. I can just use the manual one that I was using before. Everything everything works well so far. So so far. So I'm trying to figure out how to change my own oil and yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to change my own oil and get up front in my engine bay there and look at different things or whatever. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm trying to figure that out. Uh, what was I saying here? Yeah, I found something at Princess Auto. I didn't buy it because that's not really important right this second, but uh, it's a little laborers use it. People use it that they're either painters or plasterers. It's a little foldable bench, aluminum with fiberglass legs on it. It sits in front of your van. It's about 20 some inches, 23 inches off the ground. And it's a little higher than my chair, so I can jump up a little bit. I figured if you put a pad on there, hey, BU Van Life, glad to see you. You got my stickers, right? I hope. Uh, yeah, I just want to put a little pad on there just so I can get up. I mean, I'm not going to do anything crazy, but just so I can get up and look into the look at the engine and check and see if the cables are all right, if there's enough oil in there, and stuff like that. That's all I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for sending me yours. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. Anyways, but I didn't buy it yet. But I'm thinking about it, but I don't need it right this second, but I eventually will. The problem is buying it, it's easy. Trying to figure out where we're going to put it after we buy it because I'm waiting until the cargo space or underneath the garage there, underneath my bed is fixed. Once I figure that out, then I know how much space and what I need to do to fill it or put some stuff into it. So yeah, we're good. Uh, I've Dan the Van Dan and Miss Tina. Front mount custom cargo box might work for. I was thinking about that, Dan. Just taking two pieces of bar metal, put a little hook on one end, and some boards on top. Shove it in, and it hooks onto the bumper because there's about that much gap, so it should fit. Okay, and I was thinking of legs that sort of like fold down, so like this, and then you click them and they fold down. I did buy some, but they're too short. They're only like a foot extended, or like a foot and 3 inches or something. I thought they were much bigger. I made a mistake. So, um, yeah, I didn't say that out loud, did I? I made a mistake. Yeah, I think I did. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Uh, And this is the only other thing I sort of like figure out. I still have to find a place to put that piece of wood, whatever size I make it. It doesn't have to be the full width of the van, but just in the front part there, and I can move it around a little bit. But it needs to hold me at least, I'll say 300 pounds. I'm not 300 pounds, but uh, in around there, like 300 pounds. Like that bench that I was thinking of, that's a 300 pound. That'll hold 300 pounds. Make it like the way Benji. Make it like the way they have the bike holder on buses. Oh, so it folds down to use them, then folds up. Yeah, That's a good idea, Benji. I'll have to look at that. Badge we fixed at Trina. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where Insanity is. She's off somewhere. Thank you, BU Van Life. Yeah, it's getting pretty good. Oh, how's your knee? Right, it's your knee or hip? One of the two. I forget. I'm sorry. Hope you're feeling better. I know anything to do with the body part down below there, like legs and stuff. Yeah, it takes a while, man. It takes a while to fix and everything else. Uh, Brayton Wilson, Jeffy, what is your opinion on small, cheap vehicles like the Mitsubishi Mirage and Nissan Versa? I really don't have any opinion on any vehicle. Okay, like I mean, and it's not because I'm not trying to avoid. I'm not trying to avoid the question. Is I've known people that have bought. I know people that have bought expensive vehicles. I know people that bought dirt cheap vehicles, and in the middle of the road vehicles. All of them are going to have a problem. I don't care when, but they all do. There's nothing that lasts forever. You know, like I know Bad's got a truck, and he hasn't had. I'm not saying he has problems, but he's able to fix it. But and some people would say that's it, enough of that. But he's able to work around it. If you know mechanics like he does, or somebody like him, then you can buy a piece of you can buy a garbage can with wheels, and it'll last you forever. Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't really know, but if it fits you and it's something that you like, I've seen people with little small them little Japanese things. I don't know what they call them, but they're like that big or something. I don't know. Got four wheels, and the guy's got a beautiful home in there. Uh, it works for him, or at least he says it does. So it's like, yeah, okay. You know, I mean, now it's not just buying a vehicle. Now it's buying like, now you got to think of a whole bunch of other things. You always had to think about mechanics and stuff, but how much is it going to cost to fix it? Uh, what's the price of gas? Like you got big tank, small tank, big engine, small engine. I mean, there's all this stuff to go. Mine's a V8. So, uh, and the only reason I bought mine, well, with the help of everybody here, uh, the help of my channel, the only reason I got mine because what I fell in love with was a 1998, but it was all one color, all one color, and uh, the body was great, and there was very little miles on the engine, kilometers. I got 20. I bought it at 27,000, and I think I'm about at I'm about at 30,000 now, or 29, close to 30. So yeah, that's why I bought it, or that's why I fell in love with it, and then with the help of Emmy and the help of Chrome and the help of all you people, somebody they put a shout out and boom, got me the cash to buy it, and I bought it. You know, but to get it to where I want it to be, it's yeah. To get it to where I want it to be is one thing. Well, yeah, like BC Donnie, things always need to be fixed. All right, Donnie, if I talk about your Corvette that you had, just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's Badge. Badge, no. No, no, I know. BC Donnie had a nice Corvette. Nice, beautiful. I don't know what year, I forget now, but it was like top of the line at the time. And that thing, he said it was in all the time being fixed for something or another. And that was a gorgeous car. So Don't matter. Like, that's the thing. But I would listen to Bad. Bad says these are they are both the same. They are very dependable. Then I would put my money on what Bad just said. Yeah, 2019 Z06 or whatever. There you go. So yeah, no, it was nice. I love that, Dan. I had a Chevette. Yeah, uh, I was typing. Anyone else just got interrupted with the ad? Then Bob and Jan, your comment about the pants. So long day. Yeah, I'm sorry about the ads if they come up. I don't know, but they asked me. I said, you can put an ad in there. Uh, so I apologize for that, but I guess that's how us YouTubers sort of like make a little extra cash. So somebody once texted me and said, "I don't see any ads. How?" And I've watched other people's videos. I didn't see many ads before. Now I see more. So yeah, yeah. Badger's got good advice, right? Brayton, buy a repair manual for it. Save a lot of grief. I asked Badge one time, about the diesel heaters when I had a couple and they failed. I don't know if you guys remember that. He says, Jeff, if you buy another diesel heater, put it in between your seat. And I said, what do you mean? Why would I put it in between my seat? Because you're going to take the thing out a whole bunch of times, so you must all have easy access to it. Is that correct, Badge? I still remember that. I Even though I don't know how to fix stuff, I usually have a manual for my vehicle too, so I can read it. Um, I think it was a Haynes manual or something like that. I used to buy them for all my cars, all my trucks, cars, or whatever. Keith, brave. Rather than Chrome or whatever you use, doesn't show ads and it's free. Oh, yeah, I don't know much about that, but I mean, yeah. Well, extra coins always good. Uh, you know, Yep, as Chrome, he has six of them. Find POS, none work. See? You don't hear much from Badge, but when he does, it usually makes a point. Then he leaves until the next point needs to be made. Oh, jeez. Braden Wilson had Keith. That's smart. I'm paying for YouTube Premium to avoid ads. Well, you know how it is. It's unfortunately that's the real world, right? Like we all gotta try to sort of like make money somehow, doing videos, commercials, whatever, lives. I mean, that's the thing, you know, and that's cool. Yeah, Terry, plan to get one of those emergency radios that work even when my phone doesn't, but you need to take it with you when you leave the van. Uh, uh, I just skipped the ads. um, I was talking to somebody. He's not on here tonight. I haven't heard from him in a while. I'm gonna have to call him, check him out. But I was talking to him about radio things in case you get lost or stuck or whatever. And there's a couple of the ones that Emmy and Chrome have them little when they go out they could do SOS or talk. Yeah, we I was talking to somebody and they said that there's a couple of them. You need to get the bigger one. Like the bigger ones are better or far reacher, but obviously they cost more money. Or you can get a beacon, like a signal thing. The only problem with that is you don't know when the person, you don't know when the people are coming for you. But he said, I think, I'm not going to quote him, but I'm pretty sure he said that if you use them, somebody will get it and help will be on the way, but you just don't know when. So that's the only thing. Garmin, that's right. It's Garmin. But there's the bigger ones, not the small ones that they have. I think it's a bigger one. It's but they're expensive though. They're not cheap, that's for sure. But they're more expensive. Uh, Bad signal, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah. Sir Rose Zolio runs off same system as Garmin. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things out there. Whatever ones you like, right? So that one that Chrome has, but I don't think he has the big. I don't think he has the strength that the bigger one has. That's all I'm saying. I mean, he's got something, nothing wrong, but I guess the person explained it. If you're down in a valley, it has a hard time getting up and over or whatever, and if it's cloudy or stuff like that, yeah. Well, it's pretty hard to do, Bad says that's why you always stay in cell service. Well, it's pretty hard to do if you're out in the mountains, bud. I mean, I know, like, I guess Badge don't go out in the mountains too much because he's got that big RV he's got to tow. But no, I understand that. I mean, there's different things. There's different things, right? And it doesn't matter how much you repair. You so like try to get all the answers, but sometimes it's yeah. Okay, one Chrome has we talked. He was 200K from anywhere. Yeah, right on. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was just reading. I was keep, I was reading some of the people here what they're saying, and it's just like, yeah. I mean, you need backup to the backups to the backups. Like that's the problem. Like, but as they say, if crap's going to happen, it's going to happen, and no matter how well you're prepared. You know, Benji. Remember, when you're old like Jeffy, you're on a limited budget, especially in Canada, with how much our government takes back in taxes for what they give you. Yeah, well, you didn't have to put the old part down there, man. Come on, Benji. Well seasoned. Yeah, well, that too. Hey, Missy Page. Good point. Thank you, Brayton. Brayton. Yeah, Brayton. Sorry. Thank you. Here. Are we old, Jeffy? I think we are, Don. I think that's what they're trying to tell us. Hint, hint. Uh, Pensioner. Yeah. Okay, what's the other one? Oh yeah, I think I already said that. It's just whenever I get my yeah, before I do that, I was just thinking uh badge. Yeah, baby steps. I wouldn't go by yourself. It's not a walk in the bush anymore. No, that's true. And that's, my friend BP, he always says that. So I can't do it in the winter here, but you know, he's got some spots right near me that it's in the bush, but not that far away from civilization. And there's certain spots that I know of that he showed me that I can camp and I can still be in cell service. Um, yeah, uh, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna just jump into the fire. I mean, I got to take my time, and I gotta, because it is a big thing. Like it's a big deal. So I got to do that. Thanks for showing up, Robin Jan. I hope you're doing. Hope you guys are doing good. And he just rolls over it, rolls through it now. Yeah, pretty much. uh, for type 1 diabetic to reach old age is particularly impressive. Kudos to Jeffy. I'm impressed. Well, thank you, Braden. Um, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like they used to tell me all the time, right? They used to say, "Oh, you know," I mean, my mom, doctor told my mom I wouldn't make it past 40 or 35 or something like that. Anyways, I beat that record. And then they're always saying, "Oh, you got to watch your diet. You got to watch." I mean, I do try to watch my diet. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, but I lived a real weird life, like with drugs and alcohol and everything else. And yeah, uh, like I'm 65 years old. I had a brother. I have two brothers, but they were both addicted, and I'm sure part of their addiction weakened their system. But they're both dead. One was 48, and the other one was 51. Uh, my uncle was in the military, and same thing. He had a heart condition. Uh, he found out the hard way, and he just got diabetes. And he died at 48. So the women's side of my family, they seem to live longer lives. But even my granddad, he died at 65. He retired, moved to Victoria, and passed away on Christmas. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things. It wasn't just a simple, oh, time to go now. No, it was like, there was a lot of stuff, energy and stuff going on. But, you know, all I'm saying is I'm grateful to make it as far as I have. And I'm grateful I still have a desire to go farther. Now, you know, okay, Badge, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it and your insight. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of these people, and people worry about me, and I say I'm 65. Like, I know there's other people that live to 90 or 100, and but most of us, let's face it, okay, most of us die or pass away, you know, like halfway is like 50 if you make it there. And then after that, it's like not downhill, but it all depends how your lifestyle is. But even then, it doesn't always depend on that. But after that, you know, I really, there's that old saying, you know, I don't really think it's the type of dog. I think it's the fighting the dog. That's the problem. I mean, that's the answer. I mean, I'm not willing. I mean, I know I'm going, but I'm not willing to go yet. But I don't have the final say of that. But I'm fighting. Like, I mean, I want to do things. I mean, I don't, I'm not, I'm not Houdini. I'm not going to push my luck. But I mean, I want to do things. And, you know, if I pass away doing what I want to do, then I'd be very happy. I've lived a happy life. At least part of it that I've changed. So yeah. Uh, okay, actually halfway. If you think about it, yeah. Actually, Trini says actually halfway. If you think about it, it's 35 to 40. Who lives till 100 these days? Well, that's the point right there. Kat, Jeffy Bear, since the inside of your van is lowered where your wheelchair enters, how will you transfer to the back area when you where your bed will be? Well, uh, Kath, what I have planned for that is okay. So you know the setup of my van, and then as soon as I turn around with my wheelchair, um, that'll be my bed, part of my bed, and that'll be the top of the box. So like the garage will be underneath it, like over the wheel wells a little bit. I haven't figured out what size, how high it will be yet, but I mean I figured it out, but maybe my friend Andy has a different idea, but that's fine. But I figured when I get out of my bed, it'll all be like a flat surface. The only uneven part will be the bed part. So I just have to jump down and be on top of the garage, as they call it. So that's how I plan on getting around. Just getting on the bed and away you go. Uh, Hope that answers your question. I don't know if you can visually see that, but Benji, only the good die young, so Jeffy Bear will outlive us all. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, Benji. No. Well, you go and you go. I mean, I'm not, I mean, I see people living their lives happy and they're sick. They got issues. They got different things going on, and they're still fighting. And I think that's the thing. I think, I'm not done yet. Now, I mean, like I said, it's like a dream, right? I'm not done yet. So either he's going to listen to me or whatever you believe in is going to listen or not going to listen, but we're going to go when we go. When we came out of our mom, we had a timer put on our heart. You got a certain amount of beats. Once that sort of like hits that timer, nobody can tell me what amount of beats you got. Once that thing hits the number, that's it, man. They might be able to bring you back, but well, I'm going to be 102. You're crazy old single cat lady when I pass away. Homeless in a trailer, van off the grid. Well, I know people. Look, I mean, I don't know them, but I mean, I've met a. Hey, I met one of my friends. His girlfriend or his wife now, and the other one, the person I'm talking about, probably passed by now. She was 99. She was 99, and she was still chopping wood. We went there. There were like three or four of us strapping young guys when we were younger. We went there and we said, we'll help you. She goes, no, I can do it. She goes, no, we'll help you. So she took a little break. We started chopping wood, and then she said, okay, enough now. I'm doing it. And she kept on chopping wood. That was her thing. Like, look at some of the farmers. I mean, they drag their butts all over the place, but they can do a day's work, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with these guys or these old gals or whatever. I'm impressed. I mean, they just, yeah, there is. I mean, it's because of everything nowadays have changed so much that, yeah, not everybody's living a long, long life. But, my husband died at 56 after having a stroke at 45 and cancer at 55. Live while you can. We are on the same path. It's what you do till then. Amen. Yep. I agree. Yep. I agree. I mean, that's the thing. Oh no, I know who. I just seen something. I'm behind here in reading, so you don't know what halfway is until you go. Yeah, pretty much. Any distracted driver can take any of us out at any time. Yep. Well, that's it, man. I don't know. Yep. Each day, where is Mr. Johnson? I do, Kim. Kim, why you got to bring that up, Kim? Yeah. Here. Okay, Kim. This is for my friend Kimmy. If Insanity is around and she's listening, she'll jump on and say, "You scared my cats again." I hope I don't. I don't. You see too many loved ones go for. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, my biggest fear is that's it right there. Like, I got grandkids and stuff. Yeah. What kind of cancer did your husband have? Sorry for your loss. Oh yeah, Denise McGarvey. God chooses the number of days we have, but perhaps He gives us a little leeway for being naughty or nice. I hope so. But, I just feel blessed, so I don't know, whatever. Craig Betts, there is a good question. Can bring out the chicken? Someone asked for the chicken? Yes, someone asked for the chicken. Oh, it's always Kim. Kim always wants the chicken. Kath is insanity, right? Oh, well, did I know that? Obviously not. I know her name, but I didn't realize she ditched the other name. Uh, have a good night, everyone. Feeding time. Love you, Jeffy Bear, and all of us bears. Thank you very much, Trina. Uh, have your doctor order physical therapy so insurance pays for it. It is worth it. Yeah, Benji, tell us. Uh, tell us, Ruby. Oh, okay. Mr. Bob is freezing in the van. Yeah, he is, but he's got a hat on. He's got a beard, so he's. I rented a piece of land. Oh, Ruby, I rented a piece of land. I bought a caravan, which will be on the plot of land soon. Good for you. And I have a temporary job, so soon I will be off the street. Well, good for you, Ruby. Uh, was fine. It's Mr. Chicken, Margaret. That's all it is. Well, see, don't want you to get confused. There's the big chicken, and then there's the little chicken. But we just called him Mr. Chicken. Right? That's it. Somebody told me something about yeah, did you hear that? Somebody told me if you like chickens or something, you live a longer life or something, or you're happier. Who knows that? Thank you. Uh, Bob is the man. The chicken should be fried. I'll bring them to you, BC. Bring them to you, Donnie. You can fry them. We can have chicken instead of fish. Bob knows. Don't you worry. He always says something in YouTube. He knows that. He knows heat. Papa Chicken and Baby Chicky. Yeah. Uh, that's my story too, Ruby. I was saving and I got lucky and I got help from my friends. All you people. Yep. I wouldn't be where I was at. I wouldn't be where I'm at without the help of you guys. You have a rubber chicken in the tux who cohorts towards ceremony. His name is Crispy Chicken. Crispy Chicken. I see a lot of things people do with these chickens. You know that? Like, there's somebody was doing push-ups the other day, and somebody were doing. They had this chicken under here, and every time they did like a lift or a bench thing or something, it's like. I used to put it underneath my stump, so when I hit the bed, I know how hard I hit the bed because then I hear drives everybody crazy. Gotta go, Jeff. Okay. Peace out, brother. Thank you, Paul, for showing up. No, I know. I mean, that's the thing. You know, everybody helps out, whatever. Like, and that's cool. Okay, BC Donnie. We'll see you later. Thanks for showing up. Hey, there she is, Rachel. My Costco, my Costco buddy. Chucky's my Princess Auto king. Margaret, that got my dog's attention. Yeah, it probably does wonders for all the animals. uh, yeah, Kate the Seagull lady. That's all right, Rachel. I was supposed to be on at 5:30, and I had a fight with my computer, and yeah, well, we got it anyway. So, and I feel much better now because I was a little frustrated when I got on here. It's all apologetic. Yeah, the seagull lady. Yeah. Well, talking about people that fooled people, Kath. I didn't recognize it was you. Oh, you going, Kim? Got to go get up early to go to the office tomorrow. Don't be upset. You got to go into work, Kim. Thanks for showing up. Kim likes to stay at home in her PJs. Oh, okay. Okay. You can get rid of the wrench if you want, Kath. Got to work. Yep. PJ's good. Have a good night, Kim. Thank you very much for everything. Uh, so glad to be retired and carefree. Benji. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Another little story. And if I say this, I don't want to upset anybody. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, it's just makes me think, right? I went to pick up my grandson at the theater where he's practicing a play. And there's one of the last stalls right next to the big door. So I parked there because it says, well, there's a handicap sign there and it says handicap go, like you can go through that door here. So anyway, so I parked there because I got a handicap sticker and everything else. Uh, then, then a lady comes out and she says, excuse me, who are you waiting for? And I said, oh, I'm waiting for my grandson, uh, Durham. And she goes, oh, she goes, oh, Durham's a wonderful kid. I said, okay, well, thank you. Like, he likes doing this stuff. And that's great. And then she says, this place here, this parking spot is for, you know, is for three people that live in there. I guess there's people that live in that building too. So it looks like an old school, but I guess there's people that live there. Because it's one of their parking spots. I don't want them to, to sort of like, come around and say, hey, you shouldn't be parked here. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I seen a handicap sign, and I thought it was for handicap parking." And I said, "I am handicapped, and my sign's out front here on the window." And she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't, I didn't realize that." Right. So I said, "Yeah, okay." I said, "Well, that's fine." I said, "It's just, She goes, "Oh no, you can stay here if you're handy." I said, "Thank you." And it made me think when I walk away, like, what does a handicapped person look like? Like, really, like, I mean, I know there's different degrees of handicappedness, but if you're driving, I mean, I know there's people that, this is not to make fun of anybody, but you can sometimes you can see they're all twisted up, but they can drive, and their hands are all whatever. And then there's other people like myself, no legs or no parts of their bodies, and there's other people that do have legs but they can't move. So I'm sitting there going, hmm. I mean, I used to think that way too. Like, I mean, you don't look handicapped, but I mean, who am I to say that, right? So I was thinking about when I lived in BC. Uh, Hey, Tony, glad to see you. I was thinking about it when I lived in BC. There used to be um, a plumbing van, and I think I took a picture of it one time, but it was a long time ago. Anyways, it's a white van, and it's got their advertisement in the thing, and the guy, the actual guy, is driving in the front seat, but below him on his door panel is him painted, like a guy painted. His butt's not butt out, but he's sitting on a toilet, going to the washroom. He's driving the van. First time I looked at that, I gave it a double take. I'm like, oh my god! And I was thinking maybe that's what I got to do. I got to put, so people will know, because they park close to my van, or they don't really look, or whatever. I, I definitely don't want to plaster a whole bunch of handicap stickers all over my van, but I got them. I got them where they're supposed to be. But yeah, imagine that. Get somebody to paint me or paint my lower body on a wheelchair, no legs. Maybe then they'll realize that, oh, this guy must be handicapped. I don't know. Just an idea. It's a weird idea. 30 years for your husband and you. Helen Lambert, you're looking good. Thank you. Are you? Uh, okay. I seen that. Have you seen that? I had to give it a double take the first time I seen it. Uh, oh yeah, dump the chicken. You can now snuggle with a cow for an hour or so for about $70 or $80. It was on the news this week. I guess that's one way to stay warm. I drive a 2009 Chevette Silverado pickup truck, full bed, and I get odd looks at all the time when I pull up and park in a handicap spot with my permanent window till I get out of my yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, Ruby, thanks for showing up. Uh, Hope everything works out well for you. Uh, uh, I have a handicap tag, Jeffy. I just can't go far. My RA and pain sometimes can't move at all. Yeah, no, I know. Uh, Takes care of my car for my doctor because I can't walk very far anymore. No, I know. I mean, like, everybody's got different reasons for having a handicap thing. It's not always physical. It's not always on your face or in your body or whatever. I mean, but I just found it kind of weird, or I guess borderline rude. I don't know, but she didn't know. Okay, yeah, Kath, anytime, man. I know it can be a little bit difficult. Thanks for showing up, Ruby. You take care of yourself. Lee, hey Jeffy, I just watched your earlier video making the end of this, I guess. Yeah, well, yeah, I put up a video because I had a problem with the internet stuff, and yeah, took a while. I apologize. I was supposed to put it up this afternoon or earlier. Uh, Big hugs, all of you. Yep, thank you. I think everybody around here's got that cold or just at the end of that cold. Uh, Kath, send a chef over here, and I'm tired of cooking. Takeout, Kath, takeout. No, I know. I mean, it's yeah, it seems to be working out. I straightened out that band. It works out good now. And I bought four. I bought four more. Well, one if I got it from the company, it was like $55 for one. They gave me one. It was a demo one or whatever. They gave me one, and I went and I bought four more because they all stretch. I bought four more for like $21 on Amazon. So and they already came in today, so that's good. Uh, okay, it sounds better when you don't have to cook it. Doing good. Jeffy cheered me up yesterday going shopping. I had cabin fever from the cold. Yeah, me too. I just decided when I woke up, well, I'll go to Ottawa. But I knew that they were sick, so I didn't want to interrupt, and disturb them. So um, I've used both Benji, but right now I'm on the plug, the nose. Um, it's a little irritating sometimes, especially with a mustache or a beard and all that stuff. But it doesn't give my face a big rash. Like I had dry skin all around here, and this didn't help because it goes right over your mouth and everything else. So, but the nasal one, it takes some time to get used to, but it's all right. Yes, I did. Yeah, you didn't see that, Cam? Yeah, I did. Um, yeah, I got new tires for my van. I got the batteries for my van. See you later, Martin. Glad you showed up. Got new tires. I mean, yeah, I got it. Not anything. Although that's all right. Well, we all forget some things. Uh, I like the plug, but use the nose one in truck camper I built. The plug. I don't know what you're talking about. The plug, but hold on. I got this thing here. That's for the nose. That goes up there. That's what I use. I don't know. If, I don't know if that's a plug or not, but yeah. Well, Dan the Van, yeah. And Miss Tina, are you due for an oil change? Well, that's the thing, Dan. I don't know because I can't check my oil. Uh, and that's what I want to do because, like, I'm dependent on, like, who the hell checks oil nowadays? Like, hardly any gas stations because they're all self serve. Uh, that's plug. Okay. Uh, yeah, they're all self serve. So that's why I want to be able to look at it. I don't know how you all tolerate apnea monitors. Not so easy from what at least I've seen. Yeah. Well, yeah. Nose is the one that like a little hockey cup. Oh, really? Okay. I know they have one for uh oh yeah. Rachel, beautiful beefy tires, one size too big for my van. I know. Yeah, Chuck drools every time I drive up. He's like, I'm going to see if they fit my van. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dan. Uh, no, that's the thing. Yeah. So I want something so I can, like, do some. I don't ever be the way I used to be, but I want to try to keep things that I think are simple enough, like check your oil, do some little things. I want to be able to try to do that if I can, possibly can. It might I might not be able to do it, but I want to try. Until I find out from trying that I can't, then I'll say I can't. Uh, they aren't easy, Lee. They aren't easy, but I've had people tell me that they feel so awesome once they get used to them. I tried for months last time and just gave up. Have to try again though. Uh, Independence is the best thing we can keep. Yeah, well, it's hard to keep sometimes, Kath. People want to take it away. Hey, Papa, good to see you. Yeah. I was going to say something else. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I was thinking. I was looking at the. They got a traveling one. Brent from Vancouver said, "Oh Jeff, they got a traveling one." And I said, "Oh yeah, the thing's about this big. It's a traveling. Yeah, it's about that big." And I said, "Wow." I said, "What's that?" And she goes, "Oh, that's a traveling one." I said, "Okay. Uh, what do you think? You think how much are one of those? And she says, "Oh, they're about $2,000." I said, "What?" Yeah, you need a private insurance. So yeah. Thanks, Papa. My doctor told me I have severe sleep apnea and I need the CPAP nightly. I've been avoiding it for months, but I'm going to buy one and try it. I hope I get used to it. Well, I remember the first time I had the mask, the one that goes over your face like this. I used to call it. I you know I, I used to look at my girlfriend at the time and I said, "You still think I'm sexy?" I feel like an up down snuffleupagus, with the hose going over your head. It's that freaking hose. If you can do something with that hose sometimes, but this one here, I got it right beside my bed and it's long enough. I got a longer hose. It's long enough that, yeah, it doesn't feel like pull the mask off my face. So, yeah, it's all good. I know you will make something to get yourself under the hood. Nothing like trying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good too. Thank you, Papa. I'm doing okay. Just getting over a cold. Uh, they definitely have a smaller one out. Yeah, that's $2,000 for that smaller one. If you're talking about that sleep apnea machine, BU Van Life, yeah, definitely 2 grand. I think, oh my lord, it's just for traveling and stuff. Uh, oh my gosh, thousands. When I'm only paying about 200 on my CPAP after insurance. It's awful. Yeah, no, that's my doctor still says he wants me to try it again because I'm a mouth breather. Yeah, yep. I mean, it takes it takes it takes a lot of time, but it is definitely I find myself definitely better or sleeping better, especially with that new strap because it keeps it tight into my face. I definitely sleep better. I have been for the past couple of days. Uh, Terry knew it would be nice for him to own a chair like that, but they are worth a fortune and then some. Uh, yeah, what is that? I must have missed that, people. I must have missed that. Yeah, well, I'm waiting to find out about my chair that I got coming. It's a manual one, but yeah, that thing's going to. I got 3/4 of it paid for by the government, but that's still up in the air. It's about $2,000. The guy's going to try to get a couple of other sponsors for it, so I don't have to pay so much. But yeah, that's right, Benji. That's right. That's right. But the thing I'm getting is like $8,000, and I think it's outrageous. It's not like it's like when I say $8,000, I'm not showing off. I'm not saying, oh, I got an $8,000, $10,000 chair. No, 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 no. I think it's crazy. I think they're taking advantage of people, but the rules are the rules, right? And they're hard to sort of like change them. Uh, well, my monitor, Kath, is I think we came to the conclusion it's about 5 years. They say it works for 10. However, um, the doctor's going to either tell me I need to get another one, or it's going to say, yeah, keep the one you got, because they did all the schematics on it and everything. The only thing I was missing was I lost about 20 some percent near my nose, because, like I said, the band wasn't tight enough. So I lost some here, some air. But like I said, since I changed the band and I've used it past couple of nights, I feel a little bit better. It's like I've gotten to sleep all the way through the night. So yeah. Papa, but Jeffy, you're blowing air through your esophagus, so your farts will be 93% octane killers. I know medical stuff is a business. I'm starting to understand that since I need lots of it. Oh yeah, like the one I got right now is they put a pressure on it and it's still the same, so it's all cool. Yeah, no, I know. Yep, I know. Sometimes they last so long. See you later, Sarah Rose. I know I got to move mine around too, Terry. Same thing, because I feel a little air, and it makes my eyes water and everything else. Oh, Lily, how you doing, Lauren? The timbers can't use one from a fish aquarium. No, I don't think so. See you later, Rachel. Thanks. Hello. Uh, I'm doing okay, Lily. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm yeah, no, I'm doing okay. Just gotta wait. Bring the van into Andy. That'll be in January, and yeah, then I got to figure out what we're doing from there. Uh, that new thing where they implant a small thing in your chest or neck, they run wires up to your neck or something that keeps you breathing at night. Only about $30,000. Yeah, well, yeah, no, that's all right. I've had enough. No, I'm not going to do that. I know it's criminal. No, I don't think I'll get that either. The van nut. Hey, how you doing? Oh well. Okay. Well, I've been on here for a little bit now, so I think sorry for all you people that just showed up, but I think I'm gonna call it quits. I gotta go get something to eat. Uh, yeah. So, yep. Anyways, again, sorry for the confusion, but the good point of that is I did it. I mean, I had a little help from Ramblin', but basically we came to the understanding that my computer is full of junk of some sort, like a bug of some sort. But I overall did it myself. I had to slow down because I was impatient because I was hitting buttons and things weren't popping, but it finally caught up to themselves. So yeah. Okay. Love all you guys. Thank you again for showing up. Peace. Aloha. I love you. And we'll talk to you all soon. Uh yeah. And I'll hear from you later, Dan. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.